Okay, so here we go. I've actually begun, we'll be starting round 4, the final round of this tournament. Once again, I am actually rematched with Djrmom. And so it is their Toxicroak, Venusaur, A-Marowak, Azumarill, Steelix, and Altaria versus my Umbreon, Gardevoir, Bellossom, Toxicroak, Prinplup, and Ninetales. So this is actually a rematch from the round 3, so it'll be interesting to see how we're both able to take this match. And, especially since we were essentially going into battle number 3. So I'm actually leading with a Gardevoir with Umbreon and Bellossom in the back as kind of a neutral match against Djrmom here. So those are pretty solid picks that allow me some flexibility against most of their team. So I'm going to send that quick invite right now, and I'll talk a little bit more about that. So as for my Gardevoir lead, does pretty well against most of their team. Because they have, for example, the Toxicroak, of course, immediately dies to Gardevoir in a few hits. Venusaur takes a lot of damage. Even A-Marowak takes a lot of just the neutral damage from Confusion. It still usually wins that matchup, but it takes a shield or two. Azumarill, of course, does beat Gardevoir, but I can put out some solid damage at the very least. Steelix I have a little bit of a harder time with, unless I manage to get a good Shadow Ball off. And Altaria I do pretty well against. So it's the Venusaur lead here. So that's pretty nice, because then I can just toss out Confusions here and deal a lot of damage to this Venusaur. They're definitely going to use Sludge Bomb here, so I'm definitely going to shield this. Even if it's Frenzy Plant, it'll probably still deal a lot of damage, if not straight kill me. So there's the Sludge Bomb. So I'm going to go ahead and Confusion. So that finished it off, actually. And so here is a Shadow Ball off against the Steelix. I'm tossing that out now. From this point on, I'm actually just going to let Gardevoir fight it out and deal as much damage as possible. So, I'm not going to bother switching from here. So I'm going to see if I can get another Shadow Ball off here. Ooh, nice. Very nice. So that's going to be... They're gonna have to force it. I'm forcing a shield here. Yeah, so now they're out of shields, and I've still got one left. I'm going to take this hit. It's likely Crunch based on the last battle. Yep, there it is. So that's cool with me. I'm still going to be here and deal even more damage. And me resisting that Dragon Tail makes a big difference. So, if I get the Shadow Ball off here before they get another Crunch off... Oh, darn. I'm going for it. Okay, so I would not normally recommend that, but however, since I'm already up a Pokemon, and I had that extra shield, I'm gonna go ahead and use it. And yeah, see, I finish off the Steelix here, and so now I have 2 Pokemon to fight their last one. It's the Azumarill. Okay, so here I'm going to go ahead and just go right in with the Bellossom and fight it. I'm going to take probably at least 1 Ice Beam here before I get Leaf Blade off, but that's fine. I will still win this matchup right here. Yeah, see, there it is. So this Ice Beam is going to hurt, but it will not kill me. Bellossom is way too tanky. Oh, it's a Play Rough, actually. Oh, that's even better for me. So here's the Leaf Blade. And that pretty much wraps up battle number 1. So we'll see about battle number 2 here in just a minute. Be right back. So basically here I'm trying to decide now what I want to lead for game number 2. I don't think I'm going to be allowed to run that Gardevoir again for free. I wouldn't be surprised if Azumarill, Steelix, or A-Marowak come out first. So I'm going to probably keep it in the back though, because it still does well against most of their team. Honestly, I might just turn right around and throw the Umbreon right in front. Keep the Bellossom and keep the Gardevoir in the back. So really just kind of switching around the order here. And that way I still have the pretty good set, but I'm not, I still have a pretty good set against them, and I'm not, and I think that's probably the safest bet here. We'll see what they bring in for battle number 2. That Steelix wasn't able to do very well against my Gardevoir because it had Dragon Tail as a fast move, and then Crunch, which does neutral damage to my Gardevoir. as a charge move, and it doesn't exactly charge too fast. So, you know, I was able to put out quite a bit of damage, and Confusion still hurts. Like, don't underestimate the power of Confusion, let me tell you. And I was explaining before, too, Altaria also doesn't do very well against my Gardevoir for similar reasons. It just has a shield advantage, you know, or it is able to burn my shields and create a shield advantage. Overall, better for the Altaria user, but not too much of a problem. So anyway, we will see what they end up running here in just a moment. So here we go. I've got my Umbreon lead into the Toxicroak. Wow, that was a really interesting change there. I wasn't ready for that. So I'm going to immediately switch, and my Confusion will hit it for a lot of damage before it's able to switch out. Yeah, see, it's down in the red. So now I'm coming in with an energy advantage against Azumarill. So I'm going to go ahead and toss out this Shadow Ball here. Probably going to be a shield, and that's 100% okay with me. So I think they respect now how much damage my Gardevoir can do when given the opportunity. So the fact that I have this shield advantage here means I can toss out one more shield, and then I'll throw out another Shadow Ball before they can get off another charge move, and then I'll take that next hit. So here we go. Here's my next Shadow Ball. Burn that shield and put me in an... Oh, never mind. Okay, so we're tied in shields. So there goes the Azumarill, and so let's just see what the last Pokemon is. Because, I mean, can't be Toxicroak. Okay, so it's Steelix. Alright, so once again, we're in the Steelix matchup here. And this is the one I'm not very concerned about at all. So I'm going to see if I can get the Shadow Ball off. Nice. So they have a shield here, and I'm sure it's going to be blocked. So that's just fine. That puts them at no shields. Yep, there's the shield. I'm going to take this. Yeah, there you go. So I'm going to switch out now, and I'm going to switch to Umbreon if it lets me. No, never mind. Apparently I died. That's unfortunate. Okay. So this is just a crunch. I'm just going to take it. I'm not concerned. Okay, so I wanted to keep my Gardevoir alive, but I got a little too greedy. I wanted to keep my Gardevoir for that Toxicroak, but it's fine. It's weak enough that even my Bellossom and my Umbreon should be able to handle it without too much of an issue. So I'm going to go ahead and tickle this down more. Okay, so the Toxicroak comes back out. That's fine. I got a Foul Play ready, and this should actually kill it despite it resisting my Foul Play, being a fighting type and all. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely does enough damage. And so then now it comes out. It's another crunch, so I'm not too concerned. I honestly can just take this hit again. Yeah. And so then turn right around and throw out another Foul Play. And that pretty much finishes the game off for me here. I honestly could have finished it with a fast move, but that's alright. So, GG, Djrmom. Always a pleasure. Thanks for the games.